today I have a process video for my 2018 Project Life Week 9 spread. As you can see, I already have my photos laid out in the pocket the way I want them. And now I'm just going through the cards. I'm using the Citrus Twist Kit's Pocket Life Kit for this spread. This is the March kit. And it's the first time I've used this kit, and it's my first kit from Citrus Twist Kits, so it takes me a little while to get used to it and to kind of go through things and figure out how I'm going to use the supplies in this kit. There's so much here, and it's a bit overwhelming, so it takes me a bit longer than usual to go through everything and make some decisions about what to use. So you can just barely see at the top of the screen, there are only really two spots that have an opening for cards. The one in the very top left corner is for my title card, and then there's a smaller photo right next to it that just needs something behind it. And then I've decided to do some hidden journaling behind that as well, just to add a few more details about my week to the spread. So here I think I have finally made my decisions about the three cards that I want to use. Yes, there they are. And then I'm going to start on my title card. I'm going to end up keeping the title card really simple. I'm using these puffy alphas that came in the kit. I love these alphas. They are the perfect size and they're not too thick. They don't add a lot of bulk to the album. So I'm just filling out week 9, and then in a minute I'm going to grab my date stamp and stamp out the dates for the week. Just checking there on my planner to make sure I get the dates right. I'm using StazOn ink to stamp the dates. It's certainly not necessary to use StazOn, but it's what I had at hand. And I like that it always gives a really crisp image, and then I don't have to worry about it drying, so I can put it right in the pocket if I want to. And then I think I'm going to add a puffy sticker. I'm just trying to decide which one. Ultimately, I go with one of these hearts. And that's the title card all done. The next card I'm working on is an image of the front page of a newsletter I created for work. There's a little sticker there that says "Yay Me." I think at first I might use this one, but I'm not really crazy about the red on it with this picture. So I decided to start with a label so I can add some journaling. And then I'm going to end up choosing that little arrow piece from the cut apart sheet and add it to the top. You're going to spend a decent amount of time watching me cut things out in this video. I think next time I may just have everything from that cut apart sheet already cut. It's really not necessary for you to watch me cut things out. And now I'm just trying to decide if I want the label on top of or underneath the photo. Ultimately, I decide to put it underneath. So I go ahead and stick that down, and then I will add my photo. Just trying to get it centered. You can really tell if it's not centered with all those lines on that card. Just to finish it off, I'm going to add a little puffy heart and a staple, and that card is all done. I'm not really sure where I want to go from here, so I'm just looking at the embellishments to see if there's anything in particular that I know I want to put with one of the photos. That's typically what I do when I'm not sure what to do next, is find something that I know I want to use and then work from there. So this is a little tag. I think it says memories. I'm adding it to this photo of my dogs in the back seat of a car. They'd just been for a run, and you can see one is sitting on top of the other because she was just too tired to move out of the way. So I thought that was worth documenting. And I'm going to add this little arrow piece that says time for home, I believe, because it was definitely time for them to go home. And at first I thought I might try and find a piece from the ephemera pack to add to this just to finish it, but ultimately I decided just to go with another puffy sticker. Another little staple to finish it off, and that's that card all done. So while I was looking through the ephemera pack, I saw a few things that I thought I'd want to use on a couple other pictures. So I've decided to just pull all of those out and sort through them, decide what I might want to use. Again, this is something that I will probably do ahead of time in the future. This is just, I guess, a side effect of not being used to working with these kits, that I hadn't done it ahead of time. So I'm just pulling out a few things that I think I might want to use. I'm not real sure. I certainly don't end up using all of them. I pull out way more than I'll need. But there are a few things I know I want to use. So I grab those, set those on the photos, and then pull out a few other things that I think might work. And the rest of it can go back in the package for next time. So I know I want to use this little die cut on this picture of our dog Abby. And I thought maybe I would want to add another little phrase or something below it, but I couldn't find anything that really went well with it. And then I thought maybe a stamp, but nothing really worked. So I'm just going to choose a little heart from the ephemera pack and add that to the bottom. I also knew I wanted to use this little piece of die cut that says review at the top. This picture is one that Jesse took at a local talk he went to, and he had a lot to say about it, so I thought this review card would work really well to document all of that. And it's rather large, but the photo is not great quality. It's taken from a distance and you can't really see the detail anyway, and there's this large space in the center where this card fits just kind of perfectly. So I go ahead and add that, and then I think maybe another puffy sticker, because you can never have too many puffy stickers, but I decide instead just to staple it down. And I need to wait to talk to him to fill in that journaling. For this photo, I knew I needed to use this puffy sticker that says "You're weird and I love you." It couldn't be any more perfect. And that's all I do with that card, just keeping it simple. For this one, I'm just going to add a label to be able to tell a bit of the story. For this card, I was flipping it over to check the date. I couldn't remember why I was at the bar that day. I knew that I took the picture because I tried a new cider that I really liked, but I think it was like a Tuesday, and I couldn't remember why I was at the local tap house on a Tuesday. So I was checking the date and then checking my planner to see if I had written something down about why I was there, but ultimately I just made the journaling about the cider itself, since I couldn't really remember what the occasion was. And that's fine. That's what I was trying to document anyway. I thought about using another puffy sticker or one of these little die cuts, but again, I'm just going to use a couple staples and call it good. This final picture is of our new dog and one of our cats. We brought this dog into our house not too long before this week, and she is not used to cats, so we've been slowly introducing the cats and her, and one of our cats is very, very interested, so I had to snap a photo to document their coy little interaction. And I am down to the final card, which is just that hidden journaling. So I'm going to take it away to my typewriter and type up just a few lines about each day this week. I'm just covering that adhesive from the larger sheet of paper with some washi tape. And then I need a little tab to be able to pull it out of the pocket. I thought maybe I could use one of those cut-aparts to put behind the sticky tab, because I don't want to keep all of that sticky area or it'll stick to other things in my album. But I decide just to put it on some scratch paper there. It's just printer paper, so it's really thin. So I just put it on there, and then I'll cut around it as closely as I can and then adhere it to the top of this card. I probably could have used just some powder or something to take the sticky off of the back of this puffy sticker, but I felt like the paper would add a little bit more weight to make it a bit more sturdy as well. And I do add a staple just to make sure that it stays put. And that is this spread all done. There you can see everything in its place. And here are a few close-up photos of the spread all done. I hope you found some inspiration in this video today. Be sure to subscribe if you want to be notified when I release new videos. I will see you again here soon.